Alright, haulers, hello and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. So, we are back in Jönköping today in Sweden, our headquarters, because we had to make a quick trip up to take care of some business stuff. And so we're just going to be rolling out of here today, picking up an excavator, heading down to Copenhagen in Denmark. So we're heading back straight south to try and make up some of that lost ground, but instead of heading north and then going south from there, we're actually going to head southwest from here. But yeah, I guess without further ado, let's go ahead, let's pick this up, and let's hit the road. Alright, so we're rolling out now. We shouldn't have to stop for fuel. We're still filled up from the last time we... I think it's from one of our last trips we stopped off and grabbed some fuel. But how's everyone doing? How's everyone's weeks going? Going pretty well here. It's been busy as all hell coming into fall right now, as I've discussed before, so many huge projects. But if everything goes well, you'll notice a new addition to this video, which is its own independent cinematic intro. That was something that I used to do for every game I recorded on, way back when I had my other stuff for this channel up. You know, I had... before this content that I'm doing now, between 2016 and 2018, I posted about 100 videos. That's not a great posting range, but obviously I'm doing a little bit better than that now so far. Whoops, I am also completely messing up turn signals. So we need to not worry about that. I'm a little distracted here. It's been a while since I've driven on here, so I gotta get back into the swing of things, that's for sure. But I'd like to at some point. I don't know if everyone saw. The SES, the creators of this game, released a new DLC for, I believe, Mercedes trucks, which is the Actros tuning pack. And personally, I'm a huge fan of Mercedes trucks. I would say if I was to pick one brand, it'd be Scania. Scania here in the UK, or not in the UK, but here in Europe, and then Peterbilt in the US. Those are my trucking companies that I would typically go to first. But I'm a huge fan of the Mercedes lineup, and I gotta say, I've picked up that DLC. I think if we can find a dealership, we're gonna add one to our fleet, and it might just be ours. It might not be for another driver. We might sell this truck, trade it in, and purchase one just for ourselves to use, which would be awesome. So let me know what you guys think about that. If you guys have a truck or something you want me to try out that you want to see, let me know. Obviously, I can't just go swapping trucks in and out because we don't have a huge business. We don't have a ton of money to play around with. So I've got to be smart about the decisions I make. But down the road, when I'm to that point, I would love to try out a bunch of different trucks, see what I really like, and just get some variety in here. So, let me know what you guys are thinking. But yeah, other than that, on the YouTube side of things, I don't know if you guys have read through the creator update for this month, which the CEO, Susan Wojcicki, I think that's how you pronounce it, she writes a letter, I think it's monthly, to creators, and she wrote one, for this month, I believe, that was... I'm always skeptical about it, because, YouTube is a very back and forth area. I don't know. I think this... Oh yeah, here we go. So, I'm always skeptical about it, at least a little bit, but some of the topics they discussed seemed like things that really needed to be worked on. And I guess one of the things they're working on right now is a creator versus creator, harassment policy, which is going to come out pretty soon. I'm interested to see what they implement with that, because obviously we've all seen it. We've all seen this stuff go back and forth, and more often than not, it's just that ridiculous, high school level drama that's just, it has no place on this platform. So, like I said, I will most definitely, whoops, I stopped a little too early. I will most definitely be interested to see where that goes and what comes of it, and also to see what the reaction to everyone is. And as much as I'm a little bit saddened by some of the steps that are having to be taken, I think people don't understand that with YouTube, part of being a creator means that, YouTube has a job to not only provide, content creators a place to be, which, I would say, obviously, they do a pretty good job of if this many creators... Oops, I don't know why it didn't shift. If this many creators are actually on this platform, But their other thing that they need to worry about is, you know, if these creators... I don't know where my trailer is. Is this it up here? I think I have to actually back in. So we're actually going to have to... I don't know if I can spin around up there. I guess let's go ahead. Let's... Oh. Come on, you can handle it. There we go. Let's see if we can't get up here and turn around. Why is it not shifting? It's an automatic, so... This is horrible. What is the truck like? I think we might barely have enough room to turn around. If it would shift down or up, goodness. Let's see if I can manage to maneuver my way here without, like, getting us stuck. But while I'm doing that, as I was saying, YouTube has a responsibility not only... I'm going to put my beacons on here since we are in a facility. I want people to be able to see me. Oh, this is going to be very, very tight. Trying to, like, focus a little bit here. Go up the hill a little bit. Alright. I think we just slipped into a ditch. There we go. That should be good there. And sorry if I'm being quiet for a second. I just want to get to a point where I can get into this trailer because this is a very unusual situation. Normally I would come in from the other way and then just back right in instead of turning around. So I'm trying to make sure I have this all squared away right. I think I'm off too much. Nope, I'm on. Perfect. And we are going to leave our beacons on for now until we're out of the facility on the main roads. I think... I'm going to actually... Let me hop out and check this trailer and see what the width is. Alright, we're back in the truck now. And as much as I would prefer to do the trip without the beacons, I think this trailer is just wide enough. Or the trailer, not the trailer, but the excavator itself is wide enough that I'm not comfortable going without beacons, especially on a rainy morning. There's no flags or anything to signify that it hangs off the trailer, so just to be safe, we're going to run with beacons. But yeah, so let's go ahead, let's get a roll and make our way out of here, slowly but surely, hopefully. Ooh, it's tight there, holy cow. Alright, we're good there. We'll come down and out. Just gotta be a little more slow and careful here. Make sure we don't have a repeat of last time we carried a piece of equipment. Ooh, that's too close for me. Oh, I was so concerned that was it right there. Alright, we're good on that. There we go. Alright, so as I was saying, people don't seem to understand, like, yes, YouTube has a responsibility to manage its creators, but on the other end of that stuff, when it comes to content creation and the platform itself, if YouTube doesn't have the ad revenue, they're just as screwed as we are. And that's why they have to defend some of the actions of these ad companies, is because YouTube needs the money just as bad as these creators do. And you know, technically creators don't need money. There are creators that are like me that are trying to make, you know, this is their passion, they want to make something of it. And when you want to make something of your passion, you have to find a way to monetize it so that you can also live and be, you know, take care of your home life too. You can't just, I mean, some people obviously are, you know, they're willing to live out of their cars and do all this stuff, and you know, for a little while that's okay, but I don't want to spend the rest of my life living like that. So with that, you know, YouTube needs to make sure that they're finding that middle ground between not only making sure that the content creators are comfortable and able to post, but also that they're able to keep ad revenue. We're going to try and go here in front of this other truck here. Little slow coming out, but he can stop. Thank you, sir. But they need to be able to keep the ad revenue flowing too. So there's that, there's just that rough middle ground where, you know, no one's gonna be happy and it's just gonna be this constant battle. But I wish more people would sit back and look at that issue from both sides. There's too much of this, you know, my way or the highway type of stuff now, instead of, you know, sitting back and reasoning with both sides of it and then coming to a conclusion. I wish more people were just more, you know, would just do that. Holy heck, look at all these trucks going the other way. I'm so glad I'm going this way. Just one after another. It is pretty late too, it's 2300 hours, so I guess that makes sense. But that's what, 11 o'clock, so. But yeah, so if you're someone who's still interested in creating something, or is like me and they're struggling to find a reason, you know, just go out and do it. It's like, I don't make any money off of what I'm doing now. All the videos I make right now are purely passion based, are purely for the fun of it, and I've got so much more stuff coming that I'm just so excited to share. So for me, it's, and I've discussed it before, it's not about, obviously I want to be able to make a living. That would be awesome because I could make this the focus of my time. You know, time is money. Like, everyone says that, but seriously, like, there's so many levels to it that people just don't seem to understand, or just write off as being meaningless. I just wish people would take that a little more seriously. But yeah, if you're a creator too, I would strongly, like, for a while there, I was kind of just waving off anytime they would do any sort of, you know, creator announcement or any of these creator updates. But if you're serious about it, it's a really good way to learn what the platform is doing. And when the platform that you're on is so unpredictable, it's a good idea just in general to try and find some understanding of what's happening in the world of, you know, YouTube and that sort of thing. So I definitely recommend checking it out. We're gonna go here. Hopefully not hit the guardrail. Oop, she's struggling. Come on. Move over. Come on. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and finish out this trip, and I will catch you guys when we get closer to our destination.
I just need time to clear my head. Fires up, embers burn, can't pretend, yeah. And I've been thinking about things that we said, yeah. And I've been up all night lately, thinking about you, yeah. Are we just holding on? We're scared, still bruised, yeah. You messed me up, fuck me up, just can't stop, no. I told me I don't need nobody, but every night I'm feeling something for you, yeah. You messed me up, fuck me up, thinking about you. Thinking about you. Are we just satellites by the edge? Burning up, spinning round till an end, yeah. And I've been thinking about things that you said, yeah. And I've been up all night lately, thinking about you, yeah. Are we just holding on? We're scared, still bruised, yeah. You messed me up, fuck me up, just can't stop, no. I told me I don't need nobody, but every night I'm feeling something for you, yeah. You messed me up, fuck me up, thinking about you. Thinking about you. I told me I don't need nobody,
Alright, so we're about 70 kilometers out or so we're getting pretty close. But before I finish the video off today, there's one more thing that I want to mention, and I want to discuss streaming. So, you all know, or if I haven't updated you, then maybe I'll talk about it more in another episode, but I don't stream anymore, and I probably won't stream if at all for quite a while. Personally, for me, the stress and the headache of trying to get to a point where you can stream, it's just not worth it. If you want to look good, like there are people that I know that are just like, oh, what's so hard about it? You just press one button. If you want your stream to go well and you want to be active and you want to do all this stuff, there's so much more to it that some of these people just seem to ignore and kind of trash on those that take it a little more seriously. So don't be that person, first of all. I think I have to be... Nope. Right here. Oh, okay. Jesus, I didn't know where to go there. Fire truck. Oh, dude. Holy shit. Alright, we'll just keep moving over here. Wow, look at this bridge. Oh. But, as I was saying, I don't stream anymore. I used to stream on Twitch. However, Twitch made some decisions as a company that I really am not... I don't approve of how they've handled a few things here in the last, few months. So I decided to stop streaming on Twitch. Streaming on YouTube is a nightmare of all kinds, between certain people that will pop in and just the atmosphere of it. It's not the same, and YouTube doesn't offer the same kind of stuff as Twitch does. I would say Twitch still reigns supreme when it comes to streaming. But with that, that means that I'm just going to stop streaming altogether for quite a while. However, one thing that I've really gotten into again lately is watching other people stream while I'm working on, whether I'm working on, client work for my company, Pine Tree Graphic Works, or editing videos for this channel, or doing stuff like that. I'll put someone on in the background, and I have a little thing that I can, watch them over whatever I'm working on, so I'm still actually watching their screen too, like the live stream itself. And for a while, I couldn't find any streamers that I genuinely enjoyed watching. More often than not, I would watch someone for a little bit and then get bored. For me, the biggest thing has been the OCRP community of streamers and creators. OCRP in general, though I have mixed opinions on how they've done certain things, they're really, really good about their content creation and that end of things. And so because of that, because of, friends like mine, like Eric O'Neill, who's in that group, I've been able to really discover a lot more people. And Eric introduced me to a streamer, like I don't know them personally, like he showed me their stream. It goes by Rose_Spud, and I'll put their link in the description so you can check them out too if you want. But for the first time in probably months, I sat down and watched her stream for probably, it was like 5 hours, and I've never been that, I don't want to say invested in someone, but like it was the most enjoyable 5 hours of sitting on my rear and doing next to nothing and just relaxing and just watching someone who was pretty entertaining, do their thing. And so seriously, like, I guess she stepped away. I don't know the entire story, so I don't want to like put words in whatever's going on, but oh, please don't stop. Why do you do the things you do? I don't think I'm gonna make this because of this dude. Oh man, that's close. But I guess she stepped away from streaming for a little bit. Obviously, I guess she's in Florida too. She happens to be, I believe, roommates? I'm not 100% certain on that one, with, Bay Area Bugs, who is like, if I had one person on this platform, there's a group of 3 main people, 3 or 4, the list grows, but if I was to say the person who inspired me to get into this and really create on my own, oh god, oof, it would be bugs. I mean, I've watched the Code Zero crew since I was, you know, little. I remember way back when he started LCPDFR bait car. Like, I was there when he started his stuff, when he was getting, you know, less than 30,000 views. Well, I don't want to say less than 30,000, like, just, I mean, that's what it was. It was less than 30,000, but, you know, he was getting way less views. He was a much smaller channel. I found him when he first started up through, you know, the RCMP community and stuff like that were in Grand Theft Auto modding and stuff like that in GTA 4, because I somehow stumbled into roleplay and just became a huge fan of it. And through that community, I met a couple of my best friends too. So, like, the roleplay community means the world to me on so many levels, and I'm kind of hoping there's some discussions in the works between friends and I about potentially taking a step into that community on my own and seeing what I can come up with, and seeing, you know, maybe I can get into it. I'm just kind of afraid of making a fool of myself, I guess. But so that was a funny coincidence, I thought. But she was streaming Farm Sim, and it was just like, we clicked onto her stream, and the first thing that was happening was they literally had like one of the longer plows just stuck in a ditch. Wow. That was an awesome voice crack. Thank you for making 20-year-old me sound like I'm 12 years old, voice. I appreciate that. I absolutely hate you. Let's see if we can't maneuver this. Oh, damn it. This is why I hate this particular area. And something just came loose on my thing, so hold on. One of my cables came loose and, like, hit me in the face. If I really wanted to, I could probably back down this whole thing, but I'm not going to be that crazy. We'll step in here slowly. It's going to be close, that's for damn sure. Awesome. That works. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. But, you know, there's not been many times in my life where I've sat down, watched a streamer, and been genuinely, like, invested and just enjoyed the crap out of it. So kudos to her, because, you know, she's hilarious. The whole thing was really funny to watch, and so thank you for that. So check her out. Obviously, she's not going to go gaining, you know, 1,000 subs for me or something like that, but I figure if there's someone in the community that I personally like, I would love to just share them and you know, all that fun stuff. And I even made a little video for her, which was kind of funny, because obviously you guys know that my main gig for a while was producing cinematics or montage type content, and so I made a joke in one of her streams about, you know, she was stacking bales, about making an epic bale stacking montage, and no one did it, so I sat back and was like, I could do this, and then looked at it and said, I'm not going to spend 8 hours of my life on this, and threw together the worst thing I've ever produced. But it was quite funny to me, and it was just, I think she saw it too, because she replied to me on Twitter. Also met a couple of other cool people in her stream too, you know, people that are, like, I'm a storm chaser, so I actually happened to meet someone in there who is in England, I think, and is also into weather and that sort of thing. So it's like, it's very cool to meet people who have these, you know, similar things, but they're all across the world, because your experiences with them are so different. So I'm hoping that, you know, if you watch her, you'll probably see me in there more often than not now, because it's just a great way to, wow, I can't see anything because my camera didn't switch back. It just seems like a great place to meet cool people and hang out and chill, and my wipers are on and they shouldn't be on. And my beacons are on and they shouldn't be on. This is called distracted driving, and I don't recommend doing it. But also, I don't think normally I show this part of it. Normally I just park up. But now you guys get to see what it looks like when I'm doing my thing to finish up the video. But yeah, you know, there are talks about, you know, I have a few projects coming up with OCRP members, and I'm Not sure if I should pull in there or not. I'm going to say no. I'm very much one of those people where I'm surrounded by that community every day, but I'm always looking at it from the outside. I'm never like... I've never been in this center of it, involved in it, doing anything. Like, I watch people like Civ Ryan, Jeff I've followed for a long time, the person who actually created it, you know, all of them. So maybe, just maybe, we'll see how this goes. I'll see about potentially throwing my name out there, see if maybe I can join or something. I think you have to apply, so obviously the chances of me failing that go up, but I think maybe that would be a cool thing to try out and just see how that goes. But yeah. But let me know if you guys are interested in that kind of content, you know. It's something that I followed for a long time. I've never had... I mean, I've gotten into it, but I've never had the guts to try and make content out of it. So, you know, we'll have to see where that goes. But yeah, you know, check those people out. They're all people that are very important to me and, you know, the reasons why I'm doing what I do now and kind of the motivation to do it. So if you would check them out, it would mean the world to me. But yeah, that's going to do it for this episode. If you guys enjoyed, you know what to do. Go ahead and leave a like. If you didn't like it, you know what to do too. And if you really liked it, you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. And if you liked it even more, there's a bell next to that subscribe button you can hit that will notify you every single time I upload. But yeah, as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace.